Hello everyone, a very good evening and welcome to today's live session. This is Gayatri here from TalentSprint. I see Sai Manikanta, Shankar Rao, Rajendra, Swapna has joined the session. So hi all of you, welcome to the session, a very good evening. So as you all know, today we are going to be discussing general intelligence and reasoning ability section, and this session is part of our SSC Winning Booster series. So I welcome you all to the session. So let's wait for 1 or 2 seconds for more students to join and then we'll start. Hi Vidya, good evening, welcome to the session. Okay, so more of you have joined, Shankari, Dhyanish. So let's get started. So the SSC CHSL notification is out. I hope all those of you who are planning to apply for this examination, please do apply right away. Don't waste for the last date to apply for the examinations. Also, more exams are coming up, right? The LIC, AAO, then RRB exams the dates are released. So notifications are released, I mean. So please, if you are planning to take up these examinations, go through the notification and finish your applications as soon as possible. So I keep telling this to students, never wait for the last date to fill in your application form. Finish it right away, and that's the best thing to do. Okay, don't waste till the last moment. Okay, so again, more of you have joined. So Priyanka, Jagadish, I am good, Shankar Rao. How are you doing? So how is your preparation going? Yes, so let's get started without any further delay. So in today's session, we have chosen a few questions which would be useful for your SSC exam preparations. So we'll start looking at the questions, and once the question appears on your screen, please start solving the question, and once you are done with the question, give me your answers and then I'll start solving the questions. So let me share my screen with all of you. So the first question for the session is there on your screen. So the first question is on directions. Try this question out and give me the answer, and then I'll start solving it. So what's given here? A walks towards north 4 kilometers and turns right and walks 5 kilometers. Then he turns towards the south and walks 2 kilometers. Again he turns towards the west, walks 3 kilometers and stops for a while. Then he further walks 2 kilometers. What is the distance of A from his starting point? Yes. Shankar Rao has already given me the answer. Anybody else got the answer? It's a very easy question. See, the general intelligence and reasoning section in SSC examination is very, very easy. The question difficulty level will not be high. So your aim, right, or what you should focus on is to get maximum questions correct as possible in minimum time. Okay. So that is the strategy that you have to follow when it comes to general intelligence and reasoning ability section questions. So what is given here? So whenever you have questions on directions, if you are not very familiar with the topic directions, always note down the directions diagram so that you don't go wrong. So what is given here? A walks towards the north 4 kilometers. So let this be the starting point of A. So this is the starting point of A. A walks 4 kilometers towards the north, and then this is north, right? So he's going towards north, and then he turns right and walks 5 kilometers. So if he is facing this direction, he is turning right. So his right hand side will be this and his left hand side will be this. See, always assume you are the person standing in that direction. So your left will be the left of the person in the question and your right will be the right of the person in the question. Yes, if you think of it that way, you will never go wrong. So here A is walking towards north 4 kilometers, then he is turning right and walking for 5 kilometers. Then what does he do? Then he turns towards south. Which is south? South is this direction, right? Downwards. So he is turning south and he is walking for 2 kilometers. And then what does he do? He turns towards west. West is this direction, right? He turns towards west, walks 3 kilometers and again stops for a while. Then he further walks 2 kilometers. So again he is walking 2 kilometers. So basically he has walked 5 kilometers, right? So basically he is reaching this line again. So he is reaching this point. Now what is the question? What is the distance of A from the starting point? You know this distance is 2. So this is also 2. So what is this distance? This is also 2 because you know this total distance is 4. So what is his distance from the starting point? See, this is his finishing point. Yes, this is his starting point. So what is the distance? 2 kilometers. Answer is option 3. 2 kilometers. Yes, all of you got the answer as 2 kilometers. Very good. Akash and Swapna. Please check your answer. I hope you have understood your mistake. The correct answer will be 2 kilometers. Next question. The next question is on ranking. So try this one and tell me what the answer is. So for the previous question, Vidya, Gibran, Kaustav, all of you got the answer correctly. Good. Akash and Swapna, I hope it is clear. Yes. So try this question. In a row of girls facing north, Tanu is 10th to the left of Priyanka, who is 21st from the right end. If Twinkle, who is 17th from the left end, is 4th to the right of Tanu, how many girls are there in the row? Mithun says the answer is 41. Nice, bro. Okay. He says the answer is option 2, 43. Any other answers? Basanta also says the answer is 43. Okay, so how do you solve this question? What is given here? In a row of girls facing north. So the people are facing north. Okay, so this is the left of the people in the row, this is the right. Yes, so they are facing north means they are facing upwards. So now let us read further. In a row of girls facing north, Tanu is 10th to the left of Priyanka. So if I fix Priyanka, okay, Tanu is 10th to the left of Priyanka. So if I say this is Priyanka, okay, Tanu is 10th to the left. Left is this side, right? So this is the left end of the row and this is the right end of the row. Tanu is 10th to the left of Priyanka. So this is Tanu, right? Tanu is towards the, see, Priyanka is facing north. So this is the left of Priyanka and this is the right of Priyanka. So Tanu is 10th to the left, means this side, right? 10th to the left means how many people are there between Tanu and Priyanka? There are 9 people in between Tanu and Priyanka, right? 9 people are there in between Tanu and Priyanka, and this is Tanu and this is Priyanka. Okay, 9 people in between. Then Tanu is 10th to the left of Priyanka, who is 21st from the right end. So Priyanka is 21st from the right end means after Priyanka, how many people are there? There are 20 people. So this is Priyanka and after Priyanka there are 20 people because Priyanka's position is 21st from the right end. Now next person they are talking about is Twinkle. Twinkle is 17th from the left end and is 4th to the right of Tanu. So Twinkle is 4th to the right of Tanu. Which is the right of Tanu? This side, right? So Twinkle is 4th to the right of Tanu. So this is Twinkle. Twinkle is here and this is Tanu. Twinkle is 4th to the right means between Twinkle and Tanu there are 3 people, correct? Twinkle is 4th to the right of Tanu, and it is also given that Twinkle is 17th from the left end. So that means before Twinkle on the left hand side there are 16 people. So this is the information that is given to us. Okay, now what are they asking? They are asking how many people are there in the row. So you just have to add up now from here. See, till Twinkle, how many people are there? You know Twinkle is 17th from the left end, right? Okay, so how do I find that out? See here, I know between Tanu and Priyanka, there are 9 people, right? Out of that, there are 3 people in between Tanu and Twinkle is the 4th person. So how many people are there here between Twinkle and Priyanka? Between Twinkle and Priyanka, there will be 5 persons. How do I say that? See, totally between Tanu and Priyanka, there are 9 people, out of which 3 are here. Twinkle is the 4th one. Then there are 5 more people. So 3 plus 1, that is Twinkle, plus 5. So totally 9 people between Tanu and Priyanka, right? So now I have all this information. I can say totally how many people are there. So before Twinkle, I have 16 people. Then Twinkle is standing. Then there are 5 people between Twinkle and Priyanka. Then Priyanka is there. Then after Priyanka, there are 20 people. So this is the total number of people in the row. Correct? So what will be your answer? Your answer will be 43. Correct? 16 plus 5 plus 20 plus 2. 21 plus 20 plus 2, or that is nothing but 43. Is it clear? See, what I did was I found out the position of Twinkle, right? So first we find out where they have given the position of Priyanka, they have given the position of Tanu, they have given the position of Twinkle. So I found out how many people are there between Twinkle and Priyanka. Once you know that, you just add up, right? Before Twinkle there are 16 people, then Twinkle is standing, who is the 17th person. Then you have 5 people between Twinkle and Priyanka, then Priyanka is standing, and 20 people after Priyanka. So put together 43. So what will be your answer? Totally how many people are there in the row? 43 people are there in the row. Yes, so we'll move on to the next question. I hope it is clear. Next one. Mohan Raj, it is not 44, it is, and Gibran, it is 43. 43 is the correct answer. I hope with the explanation it is clear to you now. Next question. In a chess tournament, each of 6 players will play with all other players exactly once. How many matches will be played during the tournament? It's okay, Mohan, no need to be sorry, right? We all make mistakes, and see, we all learn by making mistakes. You won't learn without making a mistake. So it's fine to make mistakes, okay? Yes. Now this is a very, very easy question. You should not be making a mistake here. So there are 2 ways in which you can approach this question. See, the easiest way is to go with combination, okay? What is asked here? In a chess tournament, there are 6 players, and in a chess tournament, each of 6 players will play with all the other players exactly once, okay? So there are 6 players in the tournament, and each player will play with every other player once. How many matches will be played during the tournament? So what is the easiest way in which you can do? See, to play one match, how many players are required? 2 players are required. So totally from 6 players to play one match, I have to select 2 players from the 6 players. So totally how many such selections can I do? I can do 6 C2 selections, or this refers to the total number of matches that will be played, right? See, what is given here? Each player will play with every other player exactly once. So totally there are 6 players, and to play one match you need 2 players, or from the 6 players I have to select 2 players, and in totally in how many ways can I select 2 players from 6 players? 6C2 ways, or that is nothing but 6 factorial by 2 factorial into 6 minus 2 factorial, right, which is nothing but 5 into 6 by 1 into 2. So what will be your answer? Answer will be 15. Yes, this is one way of approaching it. Now if you are telling me I am not able to I'm not finding this method easier, or I go wrong when I use combination, the other way in which you can approach this question is like this. See, you have 6 players, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is given? See, this is player, each player, okay, player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, player 5 and player 6. The first player will play one match with each of the 5 players, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first player will play match with the 5 players. Okay, the second player, right, he has already played with the first player, so now he will play one match with the remaining 4 players. The third player, he has already played with the first and the second, so he will now play matches with the remaining 3 players. The fourth player, he has already played with 1, 2 and 3, right, so he will play with 5 and 6. So with the remaining 2 players, he will play 2 matches. Then fifth player, he has played with all these, so he will play 1 match with the 6th player. Now the 6th player has played 1 match with all of these 5 players, right. So what is the total number of matches that will be played? 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. What will you get when you do that? When you do that also, you will get the answer as 15. This is 10, 10 plus 5, 15. So you can do it in both ways. This would be the easier way to do it, but this is also correct. So what is your correct answer? Correct answer is option 2, 15. I hope it is clear to all of you now. Next one. Select the missing number from the given responses. So let me see who is giving me the logic behind this question. See, such missing number questions are very interesting to solve in class. Okay, sometimes in examination the logic might not come to your mind. In such cases, you can skip the question, right. You should also not be wasting too much of time in one question, but if you get the logic, please solve such questions. The only way in which you can get such questions correct is to try and practice as many questions as possible. The more you practice, the more familiar you will get with such questions. So a lot of you have given me the answer as 66, like Gibran, Raju, Manish and Basanta. Okay, Basanta says 33. Now you also give me the logic behind why you say the answer is 66 or 33. So Priyanka says for the previous question she found the second method very easy. Good, Priyanka. Gibran says divisibility by 11 seems to be the major logic. Yes, divisibility by 11 is involved, but how am I arriving at the logic? See, some of you are saying 66. I think those of you who said 66, you are saying because you hope you have 44, so next 55, so this has to be 66. But that, see, there has to be some relation to these numbers as well, right? You can't, it will not be so easy or so evident, right? And some of you say 33, I think again that is for the same reason. So let us see how to solve it. Anybody got the logic? So I don't think I've got the correct logic from any of you till now. No, that is not, whatever you guys have said, no, that's not the logic behind it. It's actually very easy. So when I solve, you will say, oh my god, it was so easy, we missed it. Okay, so I'll start solving it. So look at the first row. Okay, here you have 42, 44 and 38. Now what is 42 minus 38? 42 minus 38, the answer into 11, right? What is 42 minus 38? 42 minus 38 is 4. 4 into 11, that is the central number, 44. Similarly, 20 in the next row, if you consider this row, okay, 28 minus 23 into 11, that is 5 into 11, which is equal to 55. Third one, the third row will be 39 minus 37 into 11, which will be 22. So your correct answer will be option 1, 22. See, remember, it will not be so easy, right? So obvious that here 44, 55 and here 66. Then what's the even meaning in giving these numbers here, right? It doesn't make any sense. So the logic can't be that easy also. So the correct answer here will be 22, option 1. Yes. Next question. Right, so when I solved it, you realized it was very easy, right? Now Rajat says easy, Shankar Rao says it's easy. Yes, it was an easy question. Try this. In the following question, select the related letter or word or number or figure from the given alternative. Related, yeah, basically you have to find out the related word. Analogy, question on analogy. So Navneet says he got the answer correct for the previous question. Good, Navneet. Yes. Now for this question, what is the rational is to the given word RATNIOLA is as tribal is to dash. Now Pranjal says the answer is option 3. Vidya says it is option 4. Shankar Rao also says option 3, option 2. Okay, I'm getting varied answers. Let's see. So see, basically what have they done? They have rearranged the given words, rearranged the given letters in this word in some format. Let us find out what that is. So you have the word RATIONAL. Now here I have RATNIOLA. So this RAT, that is the first 3 letters are the same. No change. Now look at the next 3 letters. What has happened? ION, right? So basically these letters, it's like a, see, I have ION. So it's like a cyclic movement that has happened, right? See, I have ION, it has become NIO. Basically the last letter has come here, right? And this letter is moved 1 position and O is also moved 1 position to the right. Yes. So the next 3 letters, right, they have changed places in a cyclic manner. See, if ION, now the position of these two are 1, 2 and 3. Then now what has it become? It has become NIO. So whatever was in position 3, right, that has come here. This position 1 has moved here and position 2 has moved here. Basically there is some cyclic movement for the next 3 letters in the group. Similarly, if you consider this LA, right, what has happened to LA? LA, I mean AL, right? AL has become LA. Again, they have interchanged their positions. So this is the pattern that has been followed. Try the same thing for tribal. What will you get? So TRIBAL. So the first three letters will remain as such for sure, as it has remained in rational. So the first three letters will be TRI. So obviously this option 3 is eliminated, option 1 is eliminated. You are left with option 2 and option 4. Now what has happened to the next three letters? I have BAL, right? This L comes here. That's how it has happened here, right? This N goes here. Then I and O are shifted one place. So similarly, if L comes here, then it will be L, B will be shifted one place, A. So this has to be, and there are no remaining letters like it was there here. There are no remaining letters. So this has to be your answer. TRILBA, which is that option 4. TRILBA. Yes. So option 4 is the correct answer. So Vidya, Ravi, Rajat, Ranajit, Gibran, all of you got the answer correctly. I hope it is clear to others as well. This is the logic behind it. So Sujit is asking, ma'am, when do I know will be the quantitative live class? Sujit, if you are a YouTube user, please subscribe to our channel. Whenever we are airing a session or whenever we are live, whenever a content is uploaded in the portal, you will get to know, I mean in our YouTube channel, you will be intimated. So subscribe to our channel and press on the bell icon to know the same. If you are a TalentSprint student, all the details of the sessions will be updated in your events calendar. By looking at the events calendar, you will know when the next session is. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Next. In the following questions, find the odd word, letter, number or figure from the given responses. Basically, find the odd one out. Again, a very easy question. It might seem that it is difficult, but if you actually solve it, you realize it's very easy. Try it out. Yes, so Gopal says the answer is option 4. Vamshi also says the answer is option 4. So what's the logic here for this question? See, if you see this HGF, right, it is just FGH, right, consecutive letters in the English alphabet written in reverse. Yes, EFGH, FGH is written in reverse here. Similarly, here after you will have VW followed by X. This VWX is written in reverse. Similarly, here I have LMN, which is written in reverse. Here what has happened? They have not written in reverse, they have directly written OPQ, right? Ideally, this option should have been QPO. So, which is the odd one here? Odd one is option 4. OPQ. I am sure all of you got this answer correctly. Very good. Next one. In the following questions, find the odd word, letter, number or figure from the given responses. Ranajit says option 3. Why Ranajit? It is not NML. Rajat says the answer for this question is option 2. Okay. Raven, Gopal, all of you are giving me the answer as option 2 for this question. Yes, Shankar Rao also says option 2. Very, very easy question, right? Yeah, Gibran has also given me the logic behind it. So, what is the logic that is used here? See, difference between the numbers given in each option. What is 62 minus 37? 62 minus 37 is 25. 85 minus 60, that is also 25. 103 minus 78, that is also 25. What is 74 minus 40? That is not 25. So, what is your odd one out here? Option 2 is your odd one out. Okay, here you will get the answer as 34, correct? You will get 34, basically not 25. You will get 74 minus 40 is 34. Option 2 is your odd one out. Very easy question, right? The minus is literally the what they are asking for. Yes. So, let us move on to the next question. Choose the missing term within the letter, number or figure series. Basically, this is a question on number series. You have to find out the missing number. Shankar Rao has given me the answer for this. He says the answer is 479. Any other answers? What is the logic behind it, Shankar Rao? What is the logic that you have used? Gopal also says the answer is option 3, that is 479. So, what is the logic used here? See, you have 3 into 2 plus 1, which is 7. 7 into 3 plus 2, which is 23. Correct? Now, you have, see, basically here then it will be into 4 plus 3, then it will be into 5 plus 4 and so on. So, here it will be 23 into 4 plus 3, which is nothing but 95. 95 into 5 plus 4, which will be equal to 479. This is the missing number. Yes, answer is option 3. So, the logic is into 2 plus 1 into 3 plus 2, right? Here you are adding 1. Next will be again plus 1 into 4 plus 3 and so on. Correct answer is option 3, 479. So, Raju, Durga, Swapna, Shankar Rao, Gopal, all of you have given me the correct answer. Anil, hi Anil. Anil also says the answer is option 3. Good. Next one. Choose the missing term within the letter, number or figure series. So, this is a letter series here. You have to find out what will come next. Good evening, Anil. Yes, what will be the answer for this? See, I have A, B, D, then I have D, G, K, HMS, MTB and SBL. I am just writing it down like this for the sake of explanation. Actually, when you do it in the exam, you just have to check it like this, right? You have A here, then you have D, and then you have H and so on, right? It's easier for me to write it down like this, so I am writing it down like this. So what is the difference between A and D? See, A plus 3, right? B, C, D. So A plus 3 is D. Similarly, after D, E, F, G, H, right? D plus 4 is H. Similarly, H plus 5 is M, and M plus 6 is S. So what will come here? S plus 7. That is, after S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So what will come here? It has to be Z. So you can directly eliminate this option. That's not your answer. Now, next, what do you have? Look at the next set of letters, right? Here you have B. Now, what is the difference between B and G? See, after B you have C, D, E, F, G. That is plus 5, right? Similarly, between G and M, plus 6, plus 7, plus 8. So what should come here? Plus 9. So B plus 9. What will be B plus 9? After B, you have C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So what should come here? It should be K. So this option is also eliminated. You are left with these two options. Look at the third step. What will you get? Here you have D, K, S, B, L, right? So what will be the logic here? After D you have E, F, G, H, I, J, K. That is plus 7. Then after K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, plus 8, plus 9 and so on. So what will come here? Here it will be, after L you will have U, right? You just have to add that and check U or W, what will come? Let's add it anyway so that we don't make a mistake. So here you have plus 9. After B you have, it should be plus 10, right? See, I already know B plus 9 is K. So B plus 10 is going to be L. So here it will be plus 11. What is L plus 11? M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. W, right? Sorry, Z, K, W. That will be your answer. Okay? Option 4. Got it? Yes, Z, K, W is your answer. So Shankar Rao, Vidya, Anil, Raju, all of you got the answer as option 4. Good. Shall we move on to the next question? See, if you know the position of the letters, no, instead of manually counting, if you know the position of the letters also, many times it is easier to solve such questions, right? See, for example, I know that the position of T is 20, M is 13. So if you know all that, it is easier to solve it that way also, right? Next. if intelligent is coded for a secret message to be teleprinted as follows, how is the reply entertainment to be relayed? Yes, so answer for this, Vidya says the answer is option 4, Shankar Rao, Revan, Rajat, all of you are giving me the answer as option 4. Again, this is a very easy one. So what is the coding that pattern that has been followed here? You have a word intelligent, which is coded as or printed as FKQ BIIF DBKQ. So what is the logic that has been followed here? Here see, if you see I minus 3, right, after F, G, H and then I, right. So I minus 3 is F, similarly N minus 3 is K, T minus 3 is Q and so on, right. So basically I have done minus 3 from each letter, right. L minus 3 is I and so on. Now what is the word that we have? We have a word entertainment. So what will be the code for this? See, ENT is same here. So this will also be minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, what will come? BKQ. This will be the same, right. So here you have N, here also I have an N which will be K, I have a T, T will be coded as Q. Basically I am doing minus 3 everywhere, right. So again E minus 3 is what? B, right. Then again, so this will also be B. Here I have R minus 3. What is R minus 3? O, correct, O. And then again T, I already know it is Q. And A will become what? After A will become X, right. After X I have Y, Z and then A. So this will be X here. Again I know I is coded as F. N already is there here, coded as K. And M is coded as J. So this will be my answer. See, you can actually check with options, you need not write down everything. See, when I find this is BKQ, right, at that point itself I can eliminate these two options. Okay, now then if I find out till this, right, BKQ, BOQ, if I find out till this, I obviously know the correct answer is option 4. This is going to be wrong because I have BKQ, BQO. It should be BOQ. So I know the correct answer is option 4. Okay. Don't write it down completely. I just wrote it because I am just explaining. In the examination, try out only till here. At this point, you can stop and mark the answer and move on to the next question. You should not be writing this full thing and wasting the time in the examination. Next one. Always try to eliminate the option and arrive at the answer fast. So this is a very interesting question. So try this question and tell me what the answer is. How many triangles are there in the given figure? So tell me if you get the answer for this and then I will start solving. See, questions on finding the number of triangles in the given figure, it is very, very common in SSC examinations. Okay. Again, the way in which you can solve such questions better is by practicing more such questions. Gibran says the answer is option 1, 18. Sai Manikanta says 18. Shankar Rao says 28. Singh also says 28. Okay, so I think I'll start trying. So first, see, there are two ways in which you can approach this question. One way is to give all these points, right? These points where lines meet, you can name them as 1, 2, 3, 4, and might be write down 1, 2, 3 is a triangle, then 1, 2, 4 is a triangle. So there is a different ways in which you can approach such questions. But when the figure is very big like this, right, doing this method is very time consuming. It's going to take a lot of time. So the easier thing or the easier way to approach the problem is to see how many such triangles are there where there are no lines in between. See, for example, if you consider this triangle here, right, this is a triangle where there is no line in between, only these three lines are there, right. So first you can count all such triangles which are small triangles, in the sense they have no lines crossing in between, right. Find a count of that. Then next, find a count of the number of triangles where there is one line passing in between. See, for example, if you consider this triangle, there is one line, that is this is one line which is passing through this triangle, right, in between this triangle. So there is one line inside this triangle. So find out how many such triangles are there. Then third, find out the number of triangles where there are two lines which are passing in between. Like, for example, consider this triangle. There are two lines, right, inside this triangle. So find out all such triangles, right. First find out the number of triangles where there are no lines inside the triangle, then one line, then two line, and then keep increasing that. So if you do it that way, it will be easier. Okay. So first I am going to find out how many small triangles are there with no lines inside. Okay. So how many such small triangles are there? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there are 14 such small triangles where there are no lines inside. Okay. So that is the first step. Now next I am going to consider the number of triangles which have one line that is going through them. Okay. So which are those triangles? This is one such triangle, right. 1, there is one line here. Then I have 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then again look at this triangle here. 5, 6, right. Is that all? No. There are 2 more triangles which I have to consider. After that I counted 6, right. I have 7. This is another one. 8, 9 and 10. So there are 10 such triangles which has one line going through them. Okay. So that is 10. Now this itself is 10. Okay. This is 14, 10. So this itself adds to 24. So your answer 18 is definitely wrong. Okay. Now again it cannot be 24. 24 cannot be your answer because you have also triangles where there are 2 lines passing through it, right, which we have not even considered. So this 24 is also definitely wrong. So your answer is either going to be 28 or none of these. Okay. So at this point itself you can say 24 is wrong. Now let us look at the triangles which has 2 lines passing through them. Okay. So which was the triangle that I told you in the beginning? 2 lines passing through them. See this triangle, right. For example, this triangle has 2 lines passing through it. Similarly this triangle. So this was 1, this is 2, right. Then is it all? No, there are more triangles, right. Let me take another color. Yeah. See, this also has 2 lines passing to it. So this is number 3 and this is number 4. Okay, so how many triangles are there which has 2 lines passing through them? Already I have found out 4. Now, is this the total number of triangles? No, because you also have bigger triangles which we have not considered, right? See, you have this big triangle and this big triangle. So that is again another 2 triangles. So here itself when you add, what you get the answer as 28. So other than this, right, I also know that there are these 2 big triangles. So at this point itself I know that again 28 is not my answer. My answer is going to be greater than 28 because I have 2 such big triangles. So what will be your answer? Your answer is going to be none of these. Okay, so keep eliminating the options as you solve, right? Sometimes you need not actually find out totally how many triangles are there, but as you eliminate the options, you will get the answer. That's all what we need, right? In the exam, you have to just get the correct answer. Vidya gave me the answer as 28. So it's not 28, Vidya. These 2 bigger triangles are also there, right? So definitely there are 30. So none of these options are correct. Your correct answer will be none of these. And the correct answer for this question is also, I think it is 30. Yes, that's what I say. You need not find out the correct answer here. You just have to eliminate the options and say what the answer is. That's all is required. Is it clear? Yes, so Vidya says she missed the bigger one. Yes. So, got it? Okay. So, yes. So, let us look at the next question. So, this is the last question for the session. So, now try out this question. In the following question, select the related letter, word or number or figure from the given alternative. So this is an analogy question based on figures. See, again this question you need not actually try to solve the logic for all the pieces in the figure. Just by solving one particular piece in the figure, you will get what the answer is based on the options. It's always easier to eliminate options and arrive at the answer. Yes, Shankar Rao has given me the answer option as option D. Option D is correct. See, what is happening to the arrow here? You have an arrow which is facing this direction, right? Now what is happening? The arrow has turned. That is, there is an arrow like this. Okay. Now what has the arrow in the here? Okay. Now what has the how has the arrow changed its direction? So it's turned 90 degree plus 45 degree, basically 135 degrees, right? And the arrow has become like this, 135 degree clockwise it has turned and the arrow has come here, right? So this is the logic that the arrow has followed. Follow the same logic here. So what will happen if you have an arrow which is like this? What will happen? The arrow has to turn 135 degrees, right? 90 degrees followed by 45 degrees. So now in the figure, next figure, the arrow has to face downwards like this. Among the options, there is only one option where that has happened, that is this option, right? So that is going to be your answer. You need not even worry about what is happening here. So just for the sake of explanation, what is happening to these rectangles? See, if you, this arrow, right, it is moving in the clockwise directions, right? It is turning 135 degree clockwise. Now, what is happening to this rectangle? This rectangle is moving 90 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction. And how is it becoming? It is becoming like this. See, it has become like this, 90 degree anti-clockwise direction. Similarly, this rectangle, okay, again it is moving 90 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction and it is becoming like this, right? This rectangle, it is moving 90 degree in the anti-clockwise direction and becoming like this. So following the same pattern, what will happen here? This rectangle, right, it will move 90 degree in the anti-clockwise direction, and it will actually come here like this, and this one will come here, right? So your answer figure will be like this. This is your answer figure. Okay, so your correct answer is option D. As I said, don't waste your time looking at what pattern these rectangles follow. Just look at the arrow. If you know the logic of the arrow, you will get the answer directly. Okay, yes, I hope it is clear. So with that, we are coming to an end of the questions chosen for the session. Okay, Sai Manikanda says, ma'am, I think it was a time-based question. Might be, but you just look at the arrow and give the answer, that's all. So any doubts you have, anything that you would want to ask me, else we'll wind up the session. No questions, everything is clear. Okay, Shankar Rao says no doubts, ma'am. Anything else, or shall I wind up? So Sai Manikanta is asking me how to score more in the All India mock examination. So Sai Manikanta, see, you are given an All India mock examination every week. Now Saturday, Sundays it is enabled in your account, and what I suggest is, when you take the All India mock examination, take it as if you are writing an actual examination. Prepare as if you are, like, let's say this week you have an SSC CGL All India mock examination. Prepare as if you are preparing for your actual SSC CGL examination, and sit in a closed room without any disturbance and give the examination. Okay, keep following that, and after, the most important thing is not taking the examination. The important thing is to learn from your mistakes, right? Once you have solved the paper, and once the answer key and the solution keys are made available to you, go through the answer keys and the solution keys and see where you have made the mistake and learn from your mistakes. See to it that you don't repeat the mistake the next time. Okay, as I always say, it is okay to make mistakes when we learn, but you have to learn from your mistakes and you should not repeat your mistakes. Keep following this, and definitely in few weeks you will see an improvement. You will be able to see a drastic improvement. And see, when you take the All India mock examination, you also get a feedback as to where you are going wrong, which are your weak areas, right? Go back to those video lessons, refer to those video lessons again, learn from your mistake, and then take the exam again. I'm sure you will see a drastic improvement in your scores. And get back to me, let's say next month, okay, and tell me whether your scores are improving. Okay. Kaustav says, ma'am, please start banking class. Sure, Kaustav, as exams nearby, we will be starting sessions for each of those exams. NTPC, yes. So you can very soon see the details in the events calendar. Okay. Gopal, PO exams generally are more difficult, in the difficulty level of the questions are higher. Okay, now especially the general intelligence and reasoning section, the question types will also be different. You will have quite a lot of puzzles when it comes to reasoning ability section. You'll have to practice more and also practice difficult questions for PO examination. This won't be the difficulty level for a PO exam. Okay, all the questions that we solved are in line with what can be asked in SSC examinations. Okay, yes. So that is it from us for now, and I will see you in the next session, and this is Gayatri signing off. Till then, take care, good night, bye bye.